Good day, Howells Carpet Cleaning. We are out in Vancouver, Washington today. We got a couple rooms here to clean up, so why don't we go ahead and go inside and show you what's up here. Okay, we got our hose out, ready to go. But I gotta come in here. We're gonna pre-vacuum these rooms here. We got some furniture. So this is kind of a case of clean and move. Luckily, the bed here is on wheels, so I can clean and slide that over. I'll get some furniture movers for the dresser just to lift it off of the damp carpeting. And pre-vacuum and same thing in here. So very easy, no problems. One thing with the vacuum, one way to you know, a lot of people don't know exactly where the vacuum should be adjusted, and I'll probably make a separate video focusing specifically on the height of the vacuum. One way to do it that I've been instructed is to raise it up as high as it will go to turn it on. It is pretty loud, so I'm not going to turn it on right now, but you would turn it on and then begin lowering the vacuum until you notice an audible sound difference in the motor, where obviously that beater bar has reached the top of the carpeting. And then if you go one more click below that, that's like the optimal setting for the vacuum cleaner to be able to adequately vibrate the carpeting, causing debris to bounce out and be dislodged from the carpeting and to be sucked up by the vacuum. So I've got everything pre-vacuumed, pre-sprayed, agitated with a carpet rake. We fired up our truck, we ran our hoses in, and we are good to go. So I'm probably going to give this, you know, another couple minutes to heat up, get that water up to a good 100 or 220 degrees or so. We'll be good to go. See you on the inside. Right. So I'm inside. We've got water hookup. Pressure, I just tested it, is working just fine. I believe that the PSI is right around 350 or so. I mean, that's ideal spot for it. We do have little close quarters going on here. You can see with the furniture. So it's going to be a little bit of clean and move. So that's what we're going to be doing in here, is cleaning and moving, and we're going to prop this stuff up on little foam blocks so that the furniture stain doesn't transfer back onto the carpeting due to the dampness of the carpeting. Okay, in the bedroom here I did a pretty rigorous seam cleaning. You can see a couple spots on the floor, which I'm going to come back here in a little bit and treat those individually. It's probably just going to take a little bit more concentrated form of our peroxide solution. We'll use our brush and scrub those guys right on out, and they'll no longer be there. As you can see, we've propped the furniture up on foam blocks. Just a little bit of, you know, clean and move, clean and move, clean and move, and we'll rake this guy out. We'll be done. Right now we're moving on to the second room here. It's kind of a bit of a before. You can see what that looks like, and in just a moment I'll go back and show you what we've got after it's been extracted. Alright, so these carpeting in here haven't actually been cleaned in like 10 or 15 years, so I'm actually real happy with the way they came out. There's a couple little spots over there. It's actually like a gooey candy or something, so I'm going to have to go get our hell gel and get that out of there. The nice thing about the product is that it doesn't leave any residue, so I'll just use a terry cloth towel and dab up as much of it as I possibly can. The room here, same thing. Actually, everything pretty much came up. Put a little stain remover there. It might be a little stain transfer from a piece of furniture like a dresser or something sitting there. But other than that, you know, it looks like There may be a little bit of permanent wear of something that may have been sitting there over the years, but you know, for 10 or 15 years, doesn't look too shabby. So this is Howells Carpet Cleaning out in Vancouver, Washington. Enjoy the rest of your day.